8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not EMCM. 2, it's a Mamba Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of poverty's environment, the Chuck Paul. Episode 181. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. I don't know the songs to that. I know when it come on in the club though. That's that Go Crazy by Chris Brown and Young Thug off that Slime and B album. Speaking of Young Thug, they said say free Young Thug until it's backwards. And guess what? We can say it backwards. Young Thug is free. Round of applause, people. My goodness, my goodness. It's been a long motherfucking time. He was originally indicted way back May 9th of 2022, and more charges were added in August. The second indictment accused Young Thug and 27 other co-conspirators on a RICO charge. Prosecutors alleged that Young Thug and 2 other people, Trontavious Stevens, aka Tick or Slug, and Walter Murphy, aka DK, co-founded the alleged violent criminal street gang in 2012 called YSL, Young Slime Life, or Young Stoner Life, which they say is associated with the National Blood Gang, yada yada yada. But anyway, Young Thug accepted a plea on Thursday, pleaded guilty to 1 gang charge, 3 drug charges, and 2 gun charges. He also entered a no contest plea to another gang charge and a racketeering conspiracy charge, meaning that he decided not to contest those charges, but could be punished as if he had pleaded guilty. The sentencing. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Paige Reese Whitaker gave him a total sentence of 40 years. Let me break it down for you. The first 5 years were to be served in prison, but that was commuted to time served. The time he's been in jail, they made that as time served, so he's good. When you spend some time in jail, you do half the time, you get out, so that was his time served. Then he has 15 years on probation. And finally, a backloaded 20 years in prison will be commuted to time served if he complies with all the conditions of this probation. Now, here are the stipulations for his probation. He must stay away from the metro Atlanta area as defined by the census for the first 10 years of his probation. So out of the 15 years, the first 10 years he can't be in Atlanta unless it's for a wedding, a funeral, a graduation, a serious illness of an immediate family member. He can arrive 24 hours before the event and must leave within 48 hours after. But he must also return to Atlanta area 4 times during each year of his probation to make an anti-gang, anti-gun violence presentation at a grade school, middle school, or a high school, or at an organization like the Boys and Girls Club. Those visits can count toward the 100 hours of community service he must complete during each year of his probation. He also cannot knowingly have contact with any gang member or any criminal street gang. The judge says that includes other people named in the indictment, with the exception of his brother and Gunna, whom he has a contractual obligation with because he's on his label. He cannot participate in any criminal street gang activity or promote any gang, including throwing up any gang signs. All that stuff, All that stuff. He also can't contact the victims in the case of their families, may not own a gun, must not use drugs other than those prescribed to him, must submit to random drug tests, and must allow searches of himself and his property and electronics. Sheesh. But he gets to walk out of jail scot-free. And that's what's important. There's going to be a lot of people hoping that he fucks up. A lot of people saying like, oh, his probation, it's rigged. It's set up for him to fail. No, it's not. No, it is not. There are people today living their lives without having to do anything criminal of the sort. I hope and I believe that he can do these next 15 years of probation without any hiccup. So what does Young Thug do now that he's free? Well, what do I think Young Thug should do? I think he should go by his real name, Jeffrey. A light rebrand, you know. He should marry his girl, Mariah the Scientist. Move his family out of Atlanta. Buy a farm somewhere in Idaho. Omaha. Somewhere in the Midwest. Buy a farm. Move all his family out there, you know what I'm saying? Buy some land, chill out. Hell, have Gunna come out, you know what I'm saying? Follow his workout routine. Gunna, when he went in, he was a little sloppy motherfucker, you know, fast food all the time, drinking lean, smoking. You don't have those things in jail, you know what I'm saying? Like, you either got to work out or read. Young Thug gained the hell out of a weight. He could turn that shit into muscle, easy. So the first step, getting out, getting right with yourself, your body, your mind, getting healthy, eating right. Chill with your family. Because my thing is like this. He has the means to move his family out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Or move them outside of Atlanta and other areas in Georgia. Like, they said the Atlanta metro area. Move them out of Atlanta. You know? What would his music sound like now? A lot of folks were posting memes saying he would start sounding like Tariq from Abbott Elementary. I would post that, but you know, there are copyrights and things of that nature. But I think he can still make great music. LL Cool J made a living out of rapping about women. Young Thug can rap about women. He can rap about getting fly. You know, rap about his kids. His experience in jail. Rap about all the good he would like to do. That he is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've read, before he was even locked up, I remember he had did something like he had bailed out a lot of people who was having trouble with bail around the holidays and shit like that. You don't have to rap about just street and gang shit. There are other good things you can rap about, bruh. Drake rap about his exes. He could do the same thing. You know? And it's crazy because we lost Rich Homie Quan about 2 months ago. It'll be 2 months on the 5th. I wish he was alive so you could see Young Thug get out. He could squash whatever beef they had. Put out some new music. Hell, I would like to see Young Thug drop a Rich Homie Quan tribute. That would be dope. A money grab, but it'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? What better way to rebrand yourself than squashing a beef? Showing that you're turning a new leaf. I mean, I think it's genius, personally. That's what I think. That's what I think. You know. And one more thing about this Young Thug shit. Please, don't let these dudes trick you out the streets again. You got a hell of a second chance. He gave a long speech. I ain't playing that shit. Saying how he apologizes, that he realizes how this ordeal affected not just him, but close friends, family members, things of that nature. That he doesn't want to see the judge again in this particular setting and whatnot. And I hope so. He missed a lot of birthdays, a lot of Christmases, a lot of personal time with his loved ones. You can't get time back. But what you do with the time you have now is what matters. So hopefully, Young Thug get his shit together, you know what I'm saying? I don't even care if he drop new music anytime soon. I'm just happy motherfuckers is out. You know what I'm saying? I'm always the type of person that says, look, when you do illegal shit, if you get locked up, if you get found guilty, hey, fuck it. If you get found innocent, hey, fuck it. Because at the end of the day, when you do something that has the possibility of you going to jail, you must accept all that comes with it. Because it was cool when you was committing the crime. Be cool when they give you the time to. And he fought, he didn't say a word. He stood solid. Hell, his arch nemesis, YFN Lucci, both got beef, both in jail. They ain't snitch on each other. They did crazy shit to each other too. That was well documented in that 57-page indictment. I think it's 57 pages. I think it's 57 pages. Well, it was over 50 pages. And they're saying YFN Lucci might be out in 60 days. Cool. But man, oh man. Brothers, find something legal to do. Don't get tricked out the streets. Even the rapper Dougie B from the Bronx, who lived not too far from where I last lived in the Bronx, is facing 25 years for multiple robberies, from like robbing dudes and building lobbies and cash apping them their money. Like, how dumb is that? An electronic trail? Really? But that's for another day. That's for another day. But yeah, shout out to Young Thug. He's home. He's free. Good for him. Oh, I just realized I didn't even really write up my... Did I? Oh yeah, I did. She's just a lot of notes I have. My God. I got through them all though. Yeah, so this past weekend, the Toronto Raptors retired Vince Carter's number 15 jersey. Oh, what a spectacle. Look at Vince Carter. Look at him. Oh, man, he looks so happy. Oh, this is definitely going to be a meme, though. This video of Vince Carter right here, look at this. Look at Vince Carter right here, man. This is definitely going to be a meme. Come on. Come on. Don't nugget head ass up, nigga. But the thing that overshadowed this great moment was Drake on commentary talking shit about Demar DeRozan. Let's hear this first clip.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
No. I didn't mention that. Well, you know DeRozan and Kyle.
Yeah.
Then he had this to say also.
Absolutely. That have made an impact on the history of the Raptors that are going to be ruled. I don't think people understand that's our first retired numbers, right?
And it's
so
a legit
incredible
banner, too. That banner is beautiful. It's absolutely spectacular, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're playing this goof tonight, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, we're going to take the break. You're going to...
Come on, man. And then they asked DeRozan about, because, you know, DeRozan's playing. He can't hear all this shit. This is what he had to say.
Drake in tonight's broadcast, Demar in tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down, so tell him good luck.
Thanks, everyone.
Drake, don't trick yourself out the streets. The NBA will get rid of you before DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? Calmate. Calm down. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Go make your cute music so we can dance to and let the NBA players play. They're saying that when DeRozan walked by, Drake said pussy ass nigga, but he really looked away and whispered it, I guess, but like, it's not that serious, dog. Don't do it to yourself, man. Look, you lost the battle, cool. Move on. Move on. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts tough. That's just me and a lot of other people. Oh man, short episode today. Before I let go, Tomorrow, November 5th, election 2024. Political versus Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. Go out and vote. I don't care who you vote for. It's everyone's God-given right to vote, whether you like it or not. Just like it's everyone's God-given right to like the Dallas Cowboys, even though they suck every year. Jesus Christ. Even Dak said it.
Lamb has a shoulder and is questionable.
I mean, that Giants.
I'm just saying, man. Go out and vote. I will be dropping an episode on Wednesday after the election so we can all talk about the winner, whoever that may be. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good. God is great. Thank God my paper's straight. I am the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace out.